Hi, this is DJ Foxy Lady from KUCI 88.9 FM Irvine, and I'm here at Desert Daze Music Festival with Lee Fields from Lee Fields and the Expressions. Hi, Lee. How does it feel to be out here today?
Very exciting. Very exciting. It's magical. I can feel the magic. They say the magic is in the desert, and I can feel it.
Yes. This is your first time, right, out here in Joshua Tree?
Oh, yes, my first time. And thus far, it's more greater than I expected. The magic. Speaking of the magic.
Are you excited for tonight's set? Are you ready? Are you amped up?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I pray that we give a great performance, and but being excited would be an understatement. I'm more than excited.
This past year, we lost some soul legends like Sharon Jones and Charles Bradley, and I know they were close friends of yours. Can you kind of describe them to us, or let us know any fondest memories you have with them?
Well, Sharon was like my little sister. She was like a sister, and actually Charles was like a brother. I had so much fun. It was like a family. It was it's emotional when I talk about it. I get emotional when I talk about Sharon and Charles. But I'm glad we had the time we had together. I mean, those times are so precious, more precious than anything that I could have. It was so real, so beautiful. And although they're no longer here, I'm still feeling their presence. And regardless what great things I could say about Sharon, regardless what great things I could say about Charles, it would be an understatement. They meant so much to me. And it saddens me when I think that they're no longer here, but I understand that we all must leave at whatever that time is. But I'm so grateful for the time that I had with them. It was two wonderful, great individuals. I could go on and on and on talking about these guys. It's like a sister and a brother.
Yeah, I was happy I got this chance to see Charles Bradley perform before he passed, and you really do feel like the love from his performance and the communication, and I think that's a huge part of soul more than any other genre's expression. And I'm really excited to see you tonight. It'll be my first time, and I'm a very big fan.
Thank you.
Our camera guy has a request, one of his favorite songs. He wants to know "Still Hanging On," the reason or the story behind it.
Well, when I sing that song, I see my dad. I see my mother passed away before my dad, but I see my dad, and when I see the light, the light is him. It's like love, like you have for someone that's no longer here. The love never dies. The person lives within you. The person lives within you. As long as you're thinking about them, they are alive. Because actually, we all are spirit creatures. We have these bodies temporarily. So his spirit is in my spirit. When I sing that song, for a moment, he's here. And for a moment, my mother's here. now when I sing the song, Charles and Sharon is here. So the song continues to take on greater forms because it incorporates all of the people that you so dearly cherish. So 2 years ago when I was singing it, it was for my dad, my mom. Now it's for Charles and so many other friends that I know that is no longer here. And I feel a little melancholy when I talk about it, because that song, when I do that song, it's so difficult because I have to tell myself, don't break down. Don't break down up here. Sing the song. Because I'm not singing the song just for me, but I know there's a lot of other people out there in the audience that have someone very dear that they have lost. And I know there's people in the audience that have someone on the brink of transformation to the next world. So that song is a very, very touching song for me. It's very touching. But thank God that if it brings people joy when they hear it, as long as I'm bringing people joy, I get my joy. But that's the story of the song. The song is all about joy and cherishing the love of people, because we all are temporary. Sometimes when you're young, you feel a bit immortal because it seems as if things are so far away. But everything that happens on this earth is really only a blink of God's eye, because time is infinite. So that song it's an emotional song. As a matter of fact, I was getting a little choked up there. But that's the story of the song, is all about emotions, of how you feel about your loved ones. Not just my story. I try to sing everybody's story, because it's the same story. You love and you lose those people that you are so compassionate about. But that's a reality. That's life.
I read in interviews, like, you say, like, when you were 13, you saw like the Beatles and you saw James Brown, and like then you knew like that was like your career, like music was for you. How important is music to your life, or what's the meaning of it to you?
Well, music to my life, I think others will agree. Music is like the soundtrack. You know, it's like you're going to a movie and you're watching a movie and there's no music. It's like riding in your car. I'm going to put it like this. Take away all of the instances where you want to hear music, and you live in your life without it. I think it will be a very boring place. I don't think too many people will buy a car if they say, listen, you can't use iPhones or anything but music in this vehicle. I'm quite sure they say, regardless how sharp the vehicle is, unless you are a race driver, or unless you are doing something for the performance of that car. But if you are the average person, you will want to have means, some way you can hear some music. Music is the soundtrack of everybody's life. Every country, every human being, religions, everything, there's music. And I think that's because we all as a collective body of human beings are melody, God's melody. We are melody. So we need the music to keep us on beat in time of whatever it is that we are deeply involved in. So music is very important. Let no one fool you. Music is just as important as the food or the vital substance that we need for our bodies. Music is just as vital. Music keep us sane, keep us in rhythm, keep us focused, keep us in time, keep us in harmony with each other. Music is a very, very important thing. I mean, if I could find words to be more descriptive, I would. But at the moment, I've reached to the ultimate parameter of what my thoughts are regarding music.
No, it's beautiful, like your
Yes,
description. And it's funny that you say that because I've always described music as the soundtrack to my life.
Yeah, that's what it is.
It is. It really is. It puts you in so many different moods.
Yes.
Like happy or sad or just it can encourage you and uplift you. It's so powerful.
The reason why I think it's like that because in actuality, our bodies are temporary machines to transport us and to give us actual feelings of the elements that we examine and explore. But we are, and I'm speaking of everybody on the planet, we are spirit creatures. Who we really are, we are whatever's looking out your eyes and you see the bridge of your nose, that is you. The body is a lone vehicle for the span of time that you have here on the planet. Your body, most people get so involved when they look in the mirror, they see themselves, they think that that's them. But who you are is the entity that's looking out the pupils of your eyes. You never see you on this planet. You see the body that you were. It's like you go to Avis renting a car. You see the rental vehicle. But who you are is the one that is peeping out the bridge. I mean, your eyes and seeing the bridge of your nose. That's who you really are. So we never really see ourselves because we are spirit creatures. And I think the purpose why we are here probably is for an experience. So if we comprehend the learning experience as we should, the next transition to the next existence will be easy for us. Because, like, we had to swim to get here against millions. Every human being that's on this planet, regardless whether they cripple or has some sort of abnormalities, they outswim, or they were faster than their competitors getting to the egg. So the next life, when you see the light, swim as fast as you can. Don't think about nothing except I'm gonna be doing the backstroke, the breaststroke, be doing any kind of stroke to get as fast as I can. So life is never ending. But you gotta believe. Do you be with the corpse forever? If you so believe that you are your body, then you'll be there with your body forever. But if you believe that your body is temporary, but you take care of it because you want to take care of this vehicle that's transporting you around, you're not the body. You are a spirit creature. So when it's time for you to expire. Well, I'm gonna be swimming hard, bro. But it's gonna be real because life is never ending. But it's sad when people think that when you're dead, you're done, because they're gonna be right there with that body forever, and all of their imaginations, fears, and everything will be with them. But the only thing difference is the fears. The most horrible fears that they can have will become a reality, and they will have no escape because they don't believe that they can escape. It's all about belief.
It is. When you're on stage and you're communicating with the audience and you have this exchange of energy, how does it feel to be up there?
But when I'm on stage, I become a part of the audience. I really don't be on stage. I'm a part of the audience. I want to be entertained. So you come out here to entertain me. This is what I be saying to myself. So you come out to entertain me. So for a moment, I'm not trying to entertain you. But actually, for the whole show, I'm not trying to entertain you. I'm a part of the audience, and I'm there to be entertained. And I let the entertainer in me just do what it does. It gets up there, and then I say, "Oh man, that was funny." Or I kind of like this. It makes me laugh. It makes me feel good. But that doesn't actually be me, because I realize we are comprised of multi-entities. In other words, every thought is a yes. It's like the computer. Negative, positive, up, down, hot, cold. Everything's comprised of two, negative, positive, north, south, east, west. That's how you get parameters. So what I do, I let this gift, I call it a gift, let it do what it does. I have no control. I have control before I come on stage in regard to, okay, this song, this is what we're gonna do. And I'm like, when I come on stage, I'm like standing off to the side, man, just like everybody else watching the guy. And all of a sudden, I'm bored, man. What you gonna do? Oh no, he didn't. And all of a sudden, I'm entertained, man. And I don't have no control of that. I don't have no control of that. I just let the spirit do what it does. But it's all done through the belief that God is real. And I happen to be a Christian, but I think any religion would give the same results if you believe that you should love your neighbor as yourself and love God, which has many of names, with all your heart and soul and all your strength. So when I get up there, it ain't me. No, it ain't me. I get up there, man, I'll just be having a good time with the spirit. I let the spirit put the spirit in control.
All right, Lee. So I'm a DJ for a radio show, and I always ask everyone I interview, what song would you request on the radio?
Right now, I'm feeling Tom Petty. And I dig that dude. You know, Tom Petty been around for a while, and I remember when he first came out, but I wasn't into Tom Petty like that until the last 3 months. The only thing I've been listening to on my radio for the last 3 months is Tom Petty. I put Tom Petty right up there with the Beatles, with any great artist that ever uttered anything behind a microphone and played any instrument. Matter of fact, Toby will verify that I've been talking about Tom Petty for the last 3 months. I've been obsessed with Tom Petty. I got my satellite radio on Tom Petty, and I've been listening to Tom Petty every day for the last 3 months. And then I was so saddened when I heard after his 40th anniversary tour, right after the tour, he passed. But I do realize that no one knows the time. But Tom Petty, right? That's what I've been listening to. I listen to everybody, really. But Tom Petty, man, I like the way he said things, the way he said it, and it sounds so. And it seemed like to me, if you were to meet him, if you were to have met him, he would have been very approachable. That's the feeling that I get. I don't know, but that's what I've been listening to in recent times, because it's time for us to do another album. And I was getting a lot of energy from Tom Petty. The songs that, I Won't Back Down. I like that. I like that song, And they did a Solomon Burke song that I like, When Your Baby Leaves You All Alone. Yeah. So many songs. But God does things as He see fit, as it see fit. I say He, but it's one instance in the Bible where God but the Bible referred to God as it. One instance. And God is power. So God, whatever God decides, because it's already thought out. Everything is already thought out. But I'm getting off on another thing now. I'm getting philosophical here. I need to stop that, Lee.
No, it's great, Lee. I just want to end it on this. What message would you like to give to your fans?
Well, really, the people that like me, I don't really like to call them fans. I like to call people that appreciate what I do musically as supporters. I would say just continue to be real. Put more emphasis on your spirit. Your spirit. We put more emphasis on our bodies. Oh, I don't eat this. Or I eat this. This give me protein. We think very little of what we really are. We're spirit creatures. I mean, you're supposed to take care of the bodies, of course, just like if you got a car, you want it to last a long time, you take care of the car. So if you want your spirit to last a long time, other than just this lifetime, and you want to last for an indefinite period of time, concentrate on the spirit as well. The spirit and the body. But make sure, don't forget the spirit, because the spirit is much more important than the body.
I completely agree with you.
In the long run.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Lee. You're a beautiful soul and light and spirit. And I can't wait to see you tonight. I'm very, very excited. And thank you for your words and for your music.
And thank you for taking your time out giving me this interview. I really, really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much.